welcome for this relaxing yogalates section. This is going to be in English and it's going to be a short one, about 30-35 minutes. So you can combine it with another workout, or you can do it on your own. So there's not going to be the meditation at the end, and not even we are not really doing the preparation that we normally do for yoga. But we are starting right away. So we're starting on our backs. And we're making a ball. So we are hugging our knees, head up, and we're rocking side to side. Breathe in and massaging our lower back. Breathe. Now if your neck is aching, you can simply put your head down, but if you can keep it up, you're warming up your abs too. And breathe. Now hands under your knees, always into a bowl, and rock back and forth. See if you can stretch your legs. You can flex or point your feet. 2 more. 1. Now with the last one, we open our knees, grab our heels, and go into happy baby pose. Trying to push our knees down. You can also rock side to side, head up, and breathe. And then fit together. Choose if you want to keep your hands on the outside or on the inside of your feet. Try to kiss your forehead with your toes. And then head down, grab your toes, straighten up your legs, keep them in if they hurt, up your head, and try to bring the toes behind your head. Now let me see, I need a move, switch forward. So what we want to do is we want to make our lower back longer and warm up all the back of our legs. If this feels good, arms to a T for plow pose. You can hold it, or you can actually pulse it. You can also bend your knees and hug your forehead near your ears. Make a diamond, shoulders stand. You can hold it too. And you can straighten it up. Anything that is good for you. Knees to your forehead, hands behind your knees, boat pose. You can go to a canoe, or you can keep it up. You can hold it, and you can also pulse for the 101. It's 100 series of Pilates. You don't have to do 100, and you can hold it still. Grab your toes from the inside and stretch your legs and breathe and breathe. Feet together down on the mat. I move back in the middle of my mat. You want to close the knees, grab the ankles or the top of your toes, walk, and forward fold. Grab your ankles, try to kiss your knees. If this is comfortable, then try to reach out to the side of your feet, to the back, and push. Push your toes to make your spine longer. And you can pulse it, looking up and breathing, or you can interlace your fingers and push it. Or you can simply melt and relax. And then slowly your head is coming up. Massage between each and every one of your little toes. Massage the back of your feet. Point them. Hands behind your hips. Reverse plank. Ooh. Head back. Breathe. And then return it. Sit and pose. Push the floor away. And then cross your ankles. Tabletop. Now we're going to take 4 circles with head and hips on one side, and then it's going to be on the other direction. So we're going to go into cat and cow. So we arch and then we look up, but also on the side. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then the other direction. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then neutral spine. Check the alignment. So the hand is under the shoulder and aligned to your knee, and the knee is aligned to your hip. We breathe in, arch, chin to chest, and we're dropping the lower back down, and then we breathe out and reverse it. And look up, hold it, push that tail and hand up, and then we breathe in and reverse it, cat, push your back up, abs in, and drop down your hips, and reverse it. Oh, this needs to be really relaxing. Hold it and reverse it. And as you're down, the puppy pose. From child's pose, forehead to the mat. Slide your hands, come out, hips up, heart to the mat, and enjoy it there. If this is comfortable, then you want to close your feet and straighten your legs. You may want to come out slowly to do it. So you start into child pose, puppy, and then you straighten up your legs. Knees down, open them, Slightly sphinx. You're on your elbows. Tummy's in. Glutes are contracted. Smile to yourself. And relax. And seal. Elbows down. Heart is up. Arms go back. You can interlace your hands and raise up your legs too. Legs down. Release your arms under your shoulders. Up dog. Contract the abs and the glutes. Look up. And slowly come up. You can tuck in your toes or you can lift them like that so that you can stretch your ankles too. Give it a try. It's a really pleasant stretch for those toes and the feet in general. And then you realign feet and hand. And you want to pulse to make your down dog long and relaxing. Breathe. Higher plank. You hold it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Down dog again. Realign feet and hands. And breathe. Push that mat away, make your spine lower. And walk your feet to your hands. Bend your knees if you need to. Get your knees in your armpit. Hold opposite elbow with opposite hand. Release your head and neck. Close your eyes and swing side to side. And breathe. And breathe. One more. Slowly open up your eyes. Release your hands. Palm of your hands are on the mat. Slowly straighten up your knees and then you bend them again. And then if you need to, you can grab a block or a hook. You want to turn the toes on the outside, drop down your hips, Malasana. Bring your hands to your heart, spine is long. So if you do it with the block and you do not really know how that works, basically your heels are under your sitting bones, and if you place the block underneath your sitting bones is almost exactly the right height. Now each body is different, so you have to give it a try. This might not be a very comfortable position for the people living in the West, but it's one of the primordial positions of us human beings. And it's actually very good for all the foot and ankle articulation and joints. But be careful to your knees. Hands down and slowly lift up. Pulse it. back of your ankles. Try to push your head between your knees. Hold it. And slowly release it. To heal your feet, you can go mid-shin or your feet or hands on the mat, and then halfway up, flat back, look up, and release it. Kiss your knees, hold it from the back of your legs. And again. And release it. Slowly, slowly, vertebra by vertebra come up. Your head is the very last thing that is coming up. You are going to be looking up. And then you roll back your shoulders, tuck in your tail, and contract your abs. Tadasana, mountain pose. 3 breaths. I'm sorry, my head is chopped out. And neutral spine. And we're going to go into chair pose. Now you can see me. Hello. 4-4. Let's sit down a bit more. Lower, pray your hands to your heart, and we twist. Opposite elbow to opposite knee, and if it's comfortable, we are opening up. Our arms looking up at our thumb or the ceiling. And then again, hands together, prayer pose, neutral, chair for 2. One and 2. Pray your hands to your heart, second side. Look up. Prayer pose and chair, and we're coming up a little back bend and up, and another one, and pulse, and then we are folding forward. Bend the knees if you need to, hands on the mat, step back. Down dog. Heels up, shift the weight, and you want to drop in this high plank, your hips slightly low, not totally down, and hips up, down dog, and again, heels up, hips down, and swing back and forth. Higher plank, down dog, realign your feet and hands, push that mat away, and then one elbow at a time, down, dolphin pose, feel your back getting longer, pulse it if you need to, feet together, one leg high up, enjoy the stretch, look at those toes on the mat. And then slowly, slowly bring it down, and go to the second leg. bring it down. Open your feet at hip width distance and transition to an elbow plank. And swing back and forth. And then you may want to get your feet together and hold your opposite elbow and opposite hand and shift on one side and straighten up that arm looking up. You can also go up and down, up and down. And return it and change side. Looking up at that thumb. And you go up and down, up and down, up and down. And then you bring it back to neutral, knees down, tabletop. One cow. Breathe in and transition to cat. And hips go down. Child's pose. Slowly bring it up, tabletop, and we're going to go into tiger pose. We're looking up and back. And then grab the outside of the ankle like in sugarcane pose. And slowly come out. One deep breath. And we are switching side. Second side, tiger pose, 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. The outside of the ankle for that sugar cane. One more. And slowly come out of it. Walk your knees between your hands. Camel pose. So camel pose, we're going to do it gradually. Pray your hands to your heart, knees at hip width distance. And we're dropping down our heads. And we bend backwards. Slowly come back up. And sit down on your heels. Release your hands, 2 breaths. And again, up. This time your hands are behind your glutes. And you bend backwards. Pulse. And breathe. Slowly head up. Come out of it. 3 breaths. 1. 2. And 3. And then this time you either go on your heels or on your calves, or you stay where you were, or you can actually go into Kapotasana. And slowly, slowly come out of it. Then sit down on your heels. 1. 2. And 3. Hands down on the mat. Step back, down dog. Rest your forehead on the mat. And then realign your feet. Right leg is up and straight, 3-leg dog. Gaze is at those toes. Pulse the upper leg or hold it. Bend the knee. You can pulse it to the left, or you can hold it. And we're bringing it down into the wild thing. And then we go on the side. You can get your legs together, 3 legs, or you can catch your toes. Look up and bring that foot down. Foot and hand on the mat are aligned. And you want to twist up, looking up at the ceiling. And then you want to place your arm underneath the leg, spread your wings. Hands back, back heel is down, so the heels are aligned, and this is like an angle pose. Interlace your hands on your tail and open it up. Rest your head on the mat if that's comfortable. And then down dog again. Transition, up dog. Down dog. And 3-leg dog on the other side. Left leg is straight up. Pulse it or hold it. Bend the knee. Swing the hips side to side. And wild thing. And then a side plank, 3, or you can grab your toes. You bring down that foot, back heel is up, spread your wings. before, it doesn't matter. And then back heel is down, align to the front one, interlace your hands on your tail. Woo. And then hands are coming down, down dog, up dog, bend down your knees, open them, fit together up, hips back, child's pose, one breath. And move it forward. Oh. And the knees together, sit in position, fold forward, mount your forehead on your knee, interlace your hands behind your feet, or grab your ankles, or even bend those knees if you need to. Hold your feet on the side, butterfly, flat back, and we're trying to reach, pulsing down our hearts to our toes, chin to chest, we arch the back. We try to do the same. If this is comfortable, you hold it there. Otherwise, you simply pulse. So you come up, flat back, elbows go behind, come up, chin to chest, forehead to the toes. Now I recommend you try different widths between your groin and your heels. So if you do make a diamond, try to rest your forehead in the arches of your feet. And especially if you spend a long time at your desk at the computer, this is going to be feeling quite good. And then you come up, right leg bends, and then always on the mat, but not on top of the leg, so you have them, you see, like this. One is closer to your groin, hands on the knees, fold forward. And then you change. Slowly, slowly. You do the opposite side. And slowly, slowly come up. Bring the knees back up. And we're folding forward on our butts, looking up. Now you can stay here, look up at the ceiling, or you can simply come down into pancake pose and relax like we did in the Italian version of this yogalates workout. Friends, I will see you next time. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know. And namaste guys. Stay safe and happy and healthy. Ciao, ciao.